Zoo fans, I'm Stephanie Peters, the Program Animal Coordinator here at the Virginia Zoo. Welcome to Virtual Voyage. We are bringing you some videos from the zoo if you're stuck at home, some learning that you can do at home. We are going to be doing some training for you today. Here at the zoo, we do some training with our animals for mental stimulation, for physical exercise, to help with their daily husbandry, and even to help us with building relationships with our animals. So today I have one of our chickens. I have Henrietta, the Dominique chicken, and we're going to work on one of her, what we would consider our stage behaviors. Something different for her to learn is to go through these weave poles, and it might be something that you would see on our Zoo Live stage when we do animal presentations. So we're going to work on getting her to go through these. She is trained with positive reinforcement. Best reinforcement for a chicken is some worms. So she is going to get a worm every time she does something correctly. If she gets it wrong, I'm just going to give her a break. I'm going to wait a minute, and then I'm just going to ask her to do it again. So we'll call her over here. Henrietta, good girl. Here we go. Henrietta, weave. Good. Weave. Good. Weave. Good. Weave. Good girl. So she went all the way through, so now I'm going to give her some more treats. And then we'll see if she'll do it one more time for us. Henrietta, weave. Good. Weave. Good. Weave. Good. Weave. Good girl. So you might have noticed that I was saying the word good as she was going through that. That just tells her when she did the exact thing that I was asking for, and that means the word good equals that she gets a worm. So we're gonna go ahead and give her some more worms. So now you're gonna get a chance to see some of our other animals do some training behaviors. So you get to see some of the other animal ambassadors we have here at the zoo and what they can do. Thanks for joining us.
Hi zoo fans, my name is Tara. I'm the Program Animal Husbandry Coordinator here at the Virginia Zoo. And with me today I have Max. Max is one of our rescued domestic rabbits. He's an animal ambassador here at the zoo. So we're gonna go through some of Max's training. And two of the behaviors we're gonna try to show you is tunnel behavior and his hoop behavior. So all of our animals here are trained using positive reinforcement, which means they get a treat if they do it, and if they don't, that's okay too. So the reason we train hoop is because it exhibits one of a rabbit's natural behaviors, which is hopping and jumping. And the same thing with the tunnel. So a rabbit's whiskers are as long as the widest part of their body, and that's actually how they will measure a burrow to make sure that they don't get stuck. So if they can put their head in and their whiskers don't touch, they know their body can fit through. So going through burrows and tunnels is a natural behavior as well. So we'll see, Max is enjoying the grass, so we'll see if he would like to participate today in this training session. Max also knows how to target. It's a way to get us, to help us move him from point A to point B, but also just to ensure exercise. Max. He's like, no, I'm gonna eat. Max. Can you focus? Target. Okay, we'll give him a minute. He wants to eat. That's also part of animal training. It's on their terms. The clovers are delicious. We'll see if we can get him to do something. Max! Max! Hoop! Hoop! Tunnel! Max! Tunnel! I don't know if you guys can hear the clicker. So the clicker is a tool that lets the animal know. So lets Max know that that's exactly what I'm asking for. Good job. That's what it means. It's another word of saying good job. If you guys have ever seen like dolphins being trained, you can use a whistle, you can use a word. A clicker is something nice. They hear it. They know that's exactly what we asked for. And then he's getting a treat, which is rodent block, which is a grain that rabbits eat. And he also gets free choice of grass. And he gets hay, and he gets fresh greens as well every day. Max! Hoop! 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 Tunnel! You guys see, he didn't go through the tunnel when I asked, but that's fine. Hoop! He'd rather go through the hoop today. That's his favorite. We'll vary up how many treats we give him each time. Make it really fun and rewarding and different. tunnel. Cool. All right, and then is Max. So Max knows to voluntarily kennel, and his hoop and his tunnel are his two newest behaviors. And he'll also target. So we have target poles, and he'll touch his nose to this, and that's a good way for us to get him to exhibit exercise and to move from one location to another, and just to have a variety of training that we can do so that it's always positive, always fun, and always different for him. Thanks, guys.
Hi guys, my name's Brianne. I'm an animal ambassador specialist here at the Virginia Zoo, and today I have with me Linus. He's a Virginia opossum. He's running around here somewhere. This space is new to Linus. Him and his sister Marcy joined us recently, and they're kind of new to the whole scene. So they're learning lots of new behaviors, and we're just kind of starting from scratch with these guys. So one of the behaviors I'm going to show you today is target training. And like you may have seen earlier, target training is a great way to get them exercise, but it's also a great way for us to get them around. And what we have taught him and his sister is to touch their nose to that target pole. And when they do that behavior, we use the word good. That's our word to let them know that they've done what we asked them to do, and they're gonna get a treat for it. So we'll see if Linus is willing to participate. Part of positive reinforcement training, which is how we train here at the zoo, part of positive reinforcement training is just that if they don't participate, that's okay. And if they do, they get rewarded for their behavior. So I'm going to see if he wants to do some target training, and he might just be more interested in checking out the space. The reinforcement that I have for him is produce. I've also got my secret weapon here, which is yogurt. So we'll see how it goes. Linus, target. Good. Target. Target. Good. Another behavior that we're trying to get them used to is just tactile or touching them. We're trying to just get them used to us touching them in different scenarios. So if we need to get them ready for a vet visit, good. Then they will be used to being touched and their bodies manipulated. So that's just one other behavior that we're just trying to get them used to, is just being touched. Good. Good. Linus and his sister Marcy are also trained to kennel voluntarily, so we will present their kennel and ask them to kennel, and if they're willing to participate, they will enter their kennel as well, and we'll reinforce them for that. Target. Good. Target. Good. Sometimes, if they get distracted, we may lower our criteria. And what that means is, instead of maybe coming all the way over here and saying target and expecting him to come all the way across the grass to me, I'm just going to put it a little bit closer to his face so that he understands what I want from him. Target. Good. All right, guys. Well, that's Linus. I hope you enjoyed that session, and I'll pass you on to our next animal. Have a great day. Thanks for joining us.
Hi guys, welcome to Virtual Voyage. My name is Mary Beth. I am the education specialist here at the Virginia Zoo, and joining us today is Big Red. He is one of our program macaws in our animal collection, Animal Ambassadors. Can you say hello? No, we're going to be a little bit shy this afternoon. That's all right. Big Red has a few behaviors that he already knows, and we're going to go through those today. One of those is wave. Can you wave? Good bird! And so I'm reinforcing with some of the training that we're doing today with his Zoopreme. It's part of his regular diet. It is something that we reinforce. We do positive reinforcement here at the zoo, so we ask for a behavior, and today's behaviors are all known behaviors. And then we reinforce with the food. If they decide they don't want to do it, that's okay. At the end of the day, they still get all of their food. Big Red, can you say hello? Good bird! So some of the training sessions you may have seen today were reinforced with a clicker. With our parrots, we do the word good or good bird. That's that verbal bridge saying, good job, you did exactly what we need you to do, what we're asking you to do, and here's your reinforcement, shortly to follow. So let's see what else can Big Red do. Big Red, are you a lion?
Rawr.
Good bird. So Big Red actually taught himself that behavior. We capitalized on the behavior because it was something he seemed to enjoy doing. So some of the behaviors that he has are things that were helpful for us. So waving, can you wave? Actually lets us see the bottom of his foot. It can let us inspect. Good job. The toenails for us to see if we need to do any foot care maintenance. We also can easily see he's using his beak when we give him food to see if we need to do any beak trims. So I just gave him a nut. One of the really cool things about these guys is they have very strong beaks, so they can break into nuts really easily, and it's really enforcing for them. So another behavior that one of our other macaws knows is wings. So that allows us to see her wings if we need to do any maintenance on them as well. Let's see. Can you say hello again? No, you're still eating your nut? That's okay. So Big Red can also do a high five behavior. Can you say high five? Good bird! That was actually paired with one of the other behaviors, the roar like a lion behavior, and we separated it just because it was easy to do that way. Some of them he offers himself, and some we capture because it is a useful thing. So one of the funny things that we did, Big Red, is that funny? Ha 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 ha. So he started laughing, good bird. He started laughing on his own, and we captured that as a behavior for him to do. They're really fun. One of the really good things about these guys, though, is they have to be enriched every day. They need training every day, something to help them with their mental stimulation. So we don't just do training for to see physical things, but it's also for mental help as well. So we do training with our birds multiple times a day so that they are the healthiest that they can be. Can you blow kisses? Good bird! So a lot of these behaviors he came to our facility knowing, and we built on them. But he enjoys doing them. He enjoys doing them for a crowd. So he is giving his shout out saying hello to everyone behind the screen while we are not able to see you in person. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Good bird. All right. Well, thank you guys for visiting. We really enjoyed getting Big Red out here for you today. The next virtual voyage will be at 2 p.m. Tune in tomorrow. Bye. Good bird.